our skimmer to clean off the pellet pit, which has floating debris in it, pellets and powder from our process. I let it accumulate in this pellet tank so we can see how this thing works. First, I have the skimmer to keep the suction of my pump at the top of the pellet pit so I can get all the floating debris that I'm trying to remove from the water. So I go from the floating suction back to my pump. My green hose. Suction. And I'll move around to see this other, see the discharge of the pump. So this is just a plain old trash pump. I come off the suction. It's routed into this hydrosieve, to this discharge line. And then where the screws in that tank are is a reservoir. As you can see, it's got a flat bottom there. That fills up with water, and when it gets filled up with water, it overflows onto that sieve. Anything bigger than that sieve, well, it just falls down by gravity into my hopper right here. It's just straight gravity. And then the water goes out through that. Whatever's small enough to go through the sieve, I should say, goes out under, through this tank reservoir, and there's an outlet. And we have our outlet routed back over here to the back side of this tank, so we can create a circulation in the tank and kind of push the fines and stuff back towards our skimmer. And it just, if you look at the pictures I sent, you can see this whole tank will end up looking green like that. It'll get pretty much everything out of there. So anyway, that's it. I don't know what else you want me to put on there. Excuse me, we did, in order to put the hopper underneath this hydrosieve, we did have to custom build a small stand just to get it high enough so the trash or whatever debris that we separated from the top of the water would fall into this hopper. The hydrosieve had to be tall enough. The hydrosieve had to be tall enough to fit over this hopper. And this is one of our smaller hoppers, so we had to get it high enough to fit all our different sizes.